Ladies and gentlemen, good day. It's Badger from Oz, and welcome back to Madden NFL 21. We crushed the Carolina Panthers as expected, 44-10, won 10 in a row. Houston have lost their past 5. We're in strong form. They are not. Let's review the message. So last week's weekly awards was this. Okay, so we're going to play the game. This one, the Thanksgiving game, or should I say Spanksgiving game, because obviously we're going to spank the opposition. Not physically, obviously, but metaphorically we are. 12:30 AM at Ford Field. Don't mean 12:30 PM. Okay, so edit the uniforms. Houston, we're going to make them wear red. Alternates. Okay, yeah, we're making them all wear all red. And we are going to wear our home option. Blue versus red, you love to see it. This should be good. Today, at Ford Field in Detroit, Michigan, it's week 12 of the National Football League Madden NFL 21 version on CBS Sports. We'll see Matthew Stafford and the Detroit Lions taking on Deshaun Watson and the Houston Texans. How am I believe myself out? Oh no, easy. I've got the Nintendo Switch Lite and I got the YouTube app on that. So yeah, it looks pretty awesome. I use the sensor bleep on certain games. So. What am I doing? Yeah, we should be able to crush the Texans. Just like we crushed the Carolina Panthers. So yeah. So we're not going to do we're going to skip the halftime show. Houston won a toss, they will defer. Pittsburgh should crush Baltimore. Here we go. It's the Detroit Lions versus Houston Texans on CBS Sports. Danny Amendola takes it just past the 20, at the 22. So let's see. Blue versus red. DeAndre Swift straight away. Takes it to the first down and gets 17 yards on the play. Let's go.
Oh, you got to do better than that.
He has 500 rushing yards for the year. Well done. Hope everyone's having a good week. DeAndre Swift, takes it. He just misses out. And Autry is hurt, second and inches. Detroit have the ball, second and inches at their own 48-yard line. The Houston Texans coming off 5 consecutive losses. Detroit coming off 10 consecutive wins. Second and inches at the 48. The clock has stopped at 9:22 of the first quarter. We're going to skip our halftime show because this is the first match of the round. DeAndre Swift takes it to the Houston 41. Roughly 11 yards on the play. Detroit are expecting a huge win against the struggling Houston Texans side that are clearly out of form. DeAndre Swift gets stopped at the 39, gets just 2 yards on the play. DeAndre Swift tries to push through. He only gets 3 more yards. We're going to try a passing play. Oh, this is big! This is big! It's incomplete. It could have been an interception. So Detroit will settle for a field goal. Could have gone for the rushing play. So he decides to go for a field goal, and that's alright. But I like the way how they moved the ball on the ground. They didn't find the end zone, but they do get 3 points out of it. Oh, I would have got Matthew Stafford rushing touchdown. So 1st and 10 at their own 25 for Houston on the opening drive of the day. He's caught it. Brandon Cooks gets 13 yards. First attempt at 38. Minnesota versus Carolina. That's going to be a crap match. He's caught it. Goes out of bounds. Sells for a 3-yard catch. Handshakes all around. You'll love to see it. Clock continues to wind for some reason. Rushing play. Number 25. Stopped at the 40 and he's flexing on your ass. Johnson Jr. loses a yard. Defense. Detroit playing very smart. 3rd and 8 at the 40. He's caught it! That's a big first down for the Houston Texans. Oh, he almost forced him out of bounds. Eventually does force him out of bounds. 35. That's huge yardage. Something that the Texans needed. Houston gets stopped at 24, so only 1 yard there. Desmond Trufant. He was NFC Defensive Player of the Week. With 3 tackles, 2 interceptions, and 1 touchdown. As incomplete, almost roughing the passer, but it's not happening. Third and 8 at 24, 5:10 to go the first quarter. It is no pass interference because it was going out of bounds. So it'll be 4th and 8. And they're going to go for 3 as well. And the kicker's good. So scores are leveled. So matching field goals on opening drives. So Amendola. Takes it, not quite at the 25, so yeah. 2 yards per return.
Let's go, come on!
So a pat on the shoulder. Jones Takes it for 7.5 yards. Will be 2nd and 3. DeAndre Swift. Houston have been watching DeAndre Swift pretty closely. They're stopping him again. 3rd and 2 at the 30. DeAndre Swift gets a first down. Takes it to the 40 for 10 yards. Roughly 10 yards. You love to see it from the Detroit home crowd. DeAndre Swift. He only gets 3 yards from the play. DeAndre Swift tries to push through. He gets 2 more. So it'll be 3rd and 5. He needs to get this one. DeAndre Swift. He might be in trouble. He stopped at the 47. 4th and 4. So he gets 1.5 yards. They're going for it at their own 47. Here we go. Can they get to it? He's got it! That's a big first down for the Lions, flipping the field for about 8 yards.
Right now!
Big 4th down conversion in the way. Otherwise, they would have really had to give the ball back to the Houston Texans, and that would have pissed off their home fans. DeAndre Swift tries to go forward. He's stopped for 3 yards. DeAndre Swift gets the first down. How many yards is that? That is about 9 yards. And JJ Watt is hurt, so big trouble for Houston. That's one play they could not afford to lose. And he's one of the key players in the hopes of stopping Detroit's offense. So hopefully he'll be okay when we get back on CBS Sports. Houston need to win. They are struggling this year. Losers of their past 5. Detroit, they are winners of their past 10. So DeAndre Swift gets stopped for about 5 yards. But going 2nd and 5 at the 28. Just going for it. Oh, Swift gets the first down for 6 yards. Another fresh sail down's picked up. You love to see it. LA Rams versus San Francisco. That's going to be another good one. Tampa Bay versus Kansas City. That's another good one. DeAndre Swift tries to push through. Gets about 3 yards. That's going to end the first quarter. It's Detroit 3, Houston 3. It's a close one here on Thanksgiving at Ford Field. Who's going to break away? Got 3 viewers as well. So 2nd and 6. DeAndre Swift, first down. Stiff arms another one. So it gets 13 yards on the play. It will be 1st and goal. They are into the end zone. Detroit fans are loving it. Detroit players are loving it. DeAndre Swift goes to the end zone. He's close. I just scored 6 like a touchdown.
Come on, time to play!
It's his first rushing TD for the day. The Lions are in front again. Oh, 1-2 punch. Knockout punch. You love to see it. The extra point is good. Detroit leads 7-0. Stafford could have gone for it, but hey. But he's helping DeAndre Swift with his mission. That's something. Shouts to the 5 viewers in chat. 3 uprights, I win. So we first and 10 at 25 with 9:27 of the second quarter. This one's a decent throw. Number 12 is tackled at the 32, so we'll bring up 2nd and 3. Just under 9 minutes to half time now. Big, that's a decent catch. That will be a first down, but not for long. 5-yard play.
Take that.
First and 10 at 37. Houston will get the ball first in the second half. Well, I would assume so anyway. Oh yeah, they will. Oh, it's a huge play. This is a huge play! It's intercepted! Great job! That was a great play! And to add injury to insult, Martin's hurt as well. That was a really great play. Let's go. Okay, so Duron Harmon made the intercepting play. We're going to watch that replay. I was worried that I was going to get DPI, like defensive pass interference. But yeah. And we're back to it. So Detroit have the football at their own 22, and this time Detroit will take their time. Because think about it, Houston will get the ball first in the second half, so I need to think about playing smart. So Detroit are 2 games clear of the number 1 seed, or 1 game clear technically. DeAndre Swift, oh, he got caught. And that's just 2 yards on the play. 2nd and 8 at the 24. No. What happened last time? DeAndre Swift. Oh, he's close to he's very close to a first down. Gets roughly 7 yards. That's going to be 13 inches. Great job. Okay, got the sneak. Okay, so 7 minutes to half time. This is very big. Yeah, gone for the running play. First and 10, here we go. DeAndre Swift takes it to the 39 for about 6 yards. Six-yard pickup, it gets the 2nd and 4. Less than 6 minutes to play for the second quarter, and Houston will get the ball first in the second half. DeAndre Swift gets the first down. That's a first down. That's a first down. Yes, they're calling it first down.
We'll take that.
Five to go before halftime. So at the 44, DeAndre Swift, another first down for the Lions. Flipping the field for 12 yards. Great job. Or 27 before halftime. Detroit are undefeated at 10-0. Houston Texans have lost their past 5. DeAndre Swift again. First down. Could have gone all the way, but he wanted to protect the ball for 16 yards. Tries to protect the ball. And he is flexing on your ass. It's 3:38 of the second quarter. Detroit by 7. It's actually closer than you think. Or maybe it's not, I don't know. DeAndre Swift again pushing 2 players away and gets 5 yards. 5.5 yards. 5.5 yards gain, so it'll be 2nd and 4 at the 23-yard line. Less than 3 minutes to go before halftime and less than a minute to go before the 2-minute warning. A field goal will do for Detroit, but they really want to go for the kill. DeAndre Swift is very close to first down, but eventually turned the wrong way. The 3rd and 1. Third down, that's going to be a first down. That'll be the 2-minute warning. The 6-yard line. Let's just pray that Detroit don't need too much time for the Texans. First and goal at the 6. 1:57 to go the second quarter. Houston will get the ball first in the 3rd quarter. DeAndre Swift to the end zone. Is he going to make it? No, he's not. He gets held back for 4 yards. No, it's Ty Johnson. 2nd goal at the 2. Detroit trying to waste as much time as possible. DeAndre Swift for the football. Can he get to the end zone? I just scored 6 like a touchdown! And DeAndre Swift gets a rushing touchdown. Stafford may have missed out, but he's happy for DeAndre Swift. Well done. So great job by Detroit. But they did leave over a minute for Houston to try and get the score. And it's now a 14-point game. So it'll be a 2-yard touchdown run. Pretty uprights, I win. So, a minute 10 to go before halftime. They go out of bounds, they barely gain a yard. Second and 9 at 26. The clock stops at 1:06. He's caught it, number 81. And Houston used a timeout. So it saves Detroit from having to use one of their own. 3rd and 1 at the 4. Let's see. He's caught it. No, he's out of bounds. So 57 seconds left, so they have to get the ball back to Detroit once more. Okay, so it takes it to 28. So Amendola takes it to a 28-yard line. Detroit have a 14-point lead. So, 1st and 10. Detroit are going to have to hurry down the field. They're going to have to try and get 72 yards to the end zone. DeAndre Swift pushes through, tries to get... And unfortunately, Ragnar is hurt, which Detroit is forced to use the timeout anyway, because it's the 2-minute warning. So the clock stops at 44. It'll be 2nd and 4 at the 34. Hopefully he'll be okay. DeAndre Swift is close to a 1st down. DeAndre Swift press down. Detroit are going to have to use a timeout. They're going to have to hurry. And he's hurt, so Bodine or Bodine, however you want to pronounce that name. Gonna try and hurry up the field. DeAndre Swift. Oh, there's a penalty. Please don't be on the defense. Oh, piss off. Really? You're gonna call it on the offense? Really? Now? So 1st and 13 at 40. We really did not need that to happen. DeAndre Swift gets it on the line. Timeout. Now they have to wait till after half time. A 71-yard field goal. Oh my god, this will be the biggest field goal in the history. I did adjust size though. This is it. There's no way this happens in real life. Here we go for 71 yards. 71-yard field goal! Oh my god! That breaks the all-time record in my version. Breaks the all-time record for the longest field goal in the history. It's not going to happen in real life, but it will happen in Madden because of sliders. But, you know, you got to compromise if you're playing it on the pro difficulty. Here we go. 2 more games later today. So we're going to go for it. Right, 71-yard field goal. Eat your heart out, Justin Tucker. We're back. Detroit have a 3-score lead. Leading by 3 scores. 20 of 3. 17 unanswered points. So the Houston offense returns. So they need a trip to the end zone, Houston, in order to keep their things like. Look, this 1 rushing yard per day so far. Get down to the ground! That was beautiful. Ace flex on your ass. Second and 14 at their own 21-yard line. He's caught it. Oh, he's dropped it! The third 14 at 21. 3-score game. Houston needs to score on this drive, even if it is late in the third quarter. He's caught it. No, he's caught it for -2 yards. What are they doing? 4th and 16 at 19. Very selfish play. And now it's at the 14. Taking the ball just short of the 50. So they're in 47. So great field possession for Detroit. So now they only need 53 yards to get to the red zone. Or technically it's 33 yards. Honestly, I don't know. The winning streak sitting right now at 10. DeAndre Swift is tackled at the 50, so 3 yards on the play. Now Detroit, they're just going to settle down. They're just going to settle down. They're going to play the possession game again. Oh, Swift stopped at the 50. Remember, they kicked a 71-yard field goal before half-time. Or right on half-time. 3rd and 7. They really want to go for the maximum points, but I don't want to just kick another field goal. They can kick one in this version. In my version, they can kick a 71-yard field goal. They can kick one from 65. Or 67. However long you want to call it. DeAndre Swift with an opening. Short of the opening. Gets a couple of yards. 4th and 5. No, we're gonna go for a field goal. It's a closed dome. 65 yards. He kicked one from 71. He gets it. 2 field goals in a row for the Lions. Still a 3-score game, but you know what? You never know. Some points can add up. Absolute bottom of the field goal on back-to-back drives. To do it again, it's pretty darn unbelievable. And on your home field as well. Ironically, Justin Tucker kicked one in real life from 68 in full field. I think it was week 3 or something. That game was on CBS. Like, we couldn't believe it. I don't think anyone could believe it. Number 81. Stopped at 30. And Fulton is hurt. So once again, this could be injury carnage. That involves a Detroit match. 2nd 5 at the 30. 20 points alone has 20. No, it's like 20 unanswered points for Detroit. Oh, it's incomplete. 3rd and 5 at 30 for Houston. Pressure. Oh, what a great pressure. Quick pass. That's going to be a 1st down. Gets about 10 yards on the play. It's more than the 5 yards he needed. 1st and 10 at their own 40. Houston have to score on this drive. Oh, I almost went offside then. Oh, that's roughing the passer. Goes out of bounds. But it's going to be roughing the passer. Yes, it is. And that's actually a good call. Because it's clearly roughing the passer. It was very clear. So it's now the Detroit 43-yard line. So this gives Houston life, even if it's just a small life. Alright, so he catches it for 7 yards. That will be 2nd and 3 at the 36. Less than 5.5 to go of the third quarter. 25. Oh, he's close to a first down. Gets a couple of yards. 3rd and 1 at the 34. Number 25, he gets another first down. Another big first down on the 3rd down conversion. First and 10 at the 30. Number 25 is stopped at the 30. Stopped it for no gain. Which means it's 2nd and 10, 4 minutes to go the third quarter. So throw, it's not going to be completed, it's going to be out of bounds anyway. Third and 10. Can they convert on another 3rd down, Houston? Taking his time. And he's caught it! No, he hasn't! It's not in bounds! So 4th and 10 at the 30. So this will still bring a 3-score game. This is to bring it to 17. Oh, that was poor time block. Poor time block attempt, but Houston get another field goal. How can I not block field goals anymore? I used to be able to. So Amendola. And stopped at the 22 as usual.
Here I come! Here I come!
So Detroit needs 78 yards to get to the end zone and 58 to get to the red zone. J.J. Swift gets stopped for 3 yards. To be 2nd and 7. The Detroit fans are still enjoying their 3-score lead. J.J. Swift tries to push through. Oh, he stays up for a bit, but is eventually stopped. Caught on something or someone. 4 yards. 2:24 left for the third quarter. It's 3rd and 4 at their own 29 on CBS Sports. It's Lions football. Houston obviously need to get their together. DeAndre Swift better run. He's close to first down. He does get the first down for about 5 yards. So moving the chains. Detroit playing the possession game in the 3rd quarter. Trying to leave Houston with as little time as possible. Detroit have a long turnaround the next week. DeAndre Swift with the first down. Oh, he stays up, but not for long. 18 yards on the play.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Pretty nice. Nice pickup for 18 yards. 50 seconds remaining. It's third quarter on Thanksgiving. Still 3-score game. DeAndre Swift. Oh, he stopped. He loses a yard. Good defense by Texans. This one. Second and 11. But that's going to do it for this third quarter. It's Detroit 23, Houston 6 on CBS Sports, Thanksgiving. It was a big second quarter. The lead was sorted by a big second quarter. If it wasn't for that second quarter, Detroit either would have led by a small margin or would have been close, or even Houston would have led. So the second quarter was really telling. DeAndre Swift gets taken back! Oh, he's staying at the 49. Good job. So yes. Golladay with a catch! Big catch for 15 yards! And they get a much needed first down. They keep the drive alive. Detroit's final 5 games, they traveled to Chicago, then they host Green Bay, they traveled to Tennessee, then they host both Tampa Bay, Minnesota. Oh, crap, I did the wrong one. First and 10. DeAndre Swift gets past one, but can get past the next 2. It'll be 9 yards. Second and 1. That's actually pretty nice. We're trying to tick down the clock a bit more. Philadelphia and Seattle looks like a decent game on ESPN. So Dallas is Washington on Fox. That's going to be a good one. Well, hopefully it is anyway. DeAndre Swift gets 1 yard. Or more than 1 yard. He could go all the way. Not quite. 19 yards. So first and goal. And Matt Patricia, the coach, loves it. First and goal at the 6. And Detroit, you'd think that if Detroit get the first, if they get the touchdown here, they would go for 2 to make it a 4-score game. Makes sense, right? DeAndre Swift, he just takes a couple of yards. It'll be second and 2. He's got 2 rushing TDs already. I think there's been 3 field goals from that parade today as well. Second goal at the Houston 4-yard line. It's Lions football on CBS Sports on Thanksgiving night. Or Thanksgiving afternoon. Here we go. DeAndre Swift in the end zone. I scored 6 like a touchdown.
Come and get him. Mama, come and
It's his
get him.
3rd rushing TD for the day. The Detroit Lions are real deal. They've had some easy opponents, so that's the thing. Can't wait till they stack up against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And you reckon they're going to go for 2 here? So for 2 points, DeAndre Swift, oh, he's close. He's not going to get there. But it does take out Hall someone does take that hold. So no 2-point conversion this time. But that's okay. They still got a big lead late in the game. So Prater makes a sky kick, a sky high kick. To take more time off the clock. And he's taken down at 19. Great play by the Detroit special teams. A knockout punch. They missed a 2-point conversion, but you know what? Doesn't matter. And he's caught in bounds at the 9, caught for 9 yards. So 2nd and inches. Yes. A lot of things go right in a short amount of time to get 3 scores. Or even 4 scores. No, 3 scores. He's caught it for a first down. Tackled by multiple lines for 10 yards. It'll be 1st and 10. Less than 6 minutes to play. Detroit by 23. Not as big as the Carolina match, but you know, it's still damn good. Okay, oh, this could have been get down to the ground. That's out of bounds as well, pushing the camera person. 2nd and 10. It throws it to the Detroit bench. You see the Detroit home crowd doing really well, really happy. Look how happy they are. Kitty goes meow. The pride is strong. Oh, that's big. Is that batted away? Looks like it was batted away. Perfect defense, but a hand is injured. So 4th and 10, so that means one more play. Clock stops at 5:24. They're just going to go for it. Makes sense. It's moderately late in the game. You're down by multiple scores. Huge, huge, huge. Intercepted, but it doesn't matter anyway. Detroit have field.
Good job over there, baby. I see you.
The interception was caught out of bounds anyway. So either way, Detroit win this one. First and 10 at the Houston 38-yard line. They could take it down to 3:17 if they don't get any first downs within the next 3 plays. DeAndre Swift. There's 6 yards. And Turf Toe, he's hurt. DeAndre Swift gets a couple more. The 3rd and 2 at the 30. 4:09 to go, the 4th quarter. Detroit lead 29-3. This time a field goal will do since they missed a 2-point conversion. DeAndre Swift, he gets the first down. He can take almost 2 more minutes off the clock. It's a 3rd down conversion. Doing a lot of things right for Detroit. Not as well as last week, but still damn good. They take on a struggling Chicago in Chicago next week. DeAndre Swift goes for it. It gets roughly 8 yards on the play, which will bring up 2nd and 2. So one more play before the 2-minute warning. They can put Houston out of their misery, just like they've put most opponents out of their misery. They've been very dominant this season. Barely anyone's come close to beating Detroit. Minnesota are the only team that have come close to beating Detroit. DeAndre Swift. First down, stays up, eventually goes down at the 7. Because he reached the 7. That would do it before the 2-minute warning. Great job. Celebrations for the Lions. The closest margin is 10. That was in Minnesota. Back in week 9, so not really long ago. So first and goal, they could take 3 knees, but Houston might want to use a timeout. DeAndre Swift takes it to the 6, 1 yard. It's a 6-yard line, it's the line of scrimmage. They want to keep going. Detroit, their next 5, they should be in the playoffs with this win. Take on Chicago, Green Bay, Tennessee, Tampa Bay, and Minnesota, their final 5 opponents for the regular season before the playoffs start. DeAndre Swift, the football again, pushing through to the end zone. He's in, no he's not. At the 1-yard line. A gain of 5, it will stop at 3rd and goal at the 1. Matthew Stafford wants a touchdown before the end of this match. They could just take 3 knees, but you don't know if they... I didn't know they were not going to use their timeouts, so that's alright. Stafford, he gets the end zone! I scored 6 like a touchdown! Accidentally hurt my shoulder by doing that. Leapfrog, 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 leapfrog. So yeah, Stafford scores a touchdown. He likes it. He gets a rushing TD to his name. 4 touchdowns for Detroit today. Happy Thanksgiving. This time they're just going to go for the point after. Well, the lead is now an even 30 points. 36 plays 6. So they'll be at the 35. So Matt Prater, they want to try and put them out of their misery. Right. He's caught it. And is this going to be a first down? It is. It looks like it. And Houston, now they decide to use a timeout. It is 1st and 10. For 21 seconds remaining. They want to get something on the board before the end of the match. He's caught it. But no second down. First down this time. And Houston use another timeout. Second and 2 at the 45 with 15 seconds to go. Detroit will make it 11-0 and Houston will lose 6 in a row, like their current score. And it is intercepted again! Bye-bye, right in front of the Houston bench. He waves goodbye, Okuda, and just rubs it in! And you can see how happy the Detroit Lions fans are. It's a pick. Oh, that was a very difficult one too. So quarterback meal to finally put Houston out of their misery. Okuda with 3 interceptions for the year. And that's game! Detroit 36. Houston 6. 1, showing his own team at the scoreboard. So it's the defense. Conceding just 2 field goals for the day. So what the hell is that camera angle? Was that the Okuda one? And what is this camera angle? Okay, let's add that W to in the loss column. Yes, please. 11-0. Soon we'll show. Perfect season remains intact. 11-0 of the year. They have extra time to face the Chicago Bears with the weekend off. The problems just get worse and worse for the Houston Texans. And they host the Indianapolis Colts for an AFC South showdown. Okay, so we're gonna have to hurry. Let's see. The second quarter was really damaging. DeAndre Swift for a touchdown, for a TD. He's flexing on your ass. Oh, he loves the crowd. Let's see. Interception by Duron Harmon. This might be the thumbnail. Pop. I don't know why it's with me and interceptions being thrown. Like me having interceptions as thumbnails. For you. That might be the thumbnail. This one though. Jeff Okuda for 26 yards. This is the one we just saw before. Right in front of the Houston bench as well. Although he didn't have to rub it in. Oh, push someone out the way. Oh, bitch. Oh, look at that. He's like, bitch. Oh my god. He's just rubbing it in. He doesn't need to do that. As far as there wasn't a penalty there. Oh well, doesn't matter. Exit out the game. Now let's see what happened during Thanksgiving week. Zero players were upgraded, so we'll be back later. Let's see the schedule. What happened in Thanksgiving? Okay. Oh, Baltimore beat Pittsburgh on the road. Oh, that bit of an upset. Let's see who we're versing. We're versing Chicago. Please tell me Chicago didn't have a bye week. Chargers beat Buffalo on the road in overtime. Carolina beat Minnesota. We've got road teams winning in thrillers. 6-point thrillers. 2 of them were overtime. Carolina, Minnesota, that could have gone either way. So Carolina finally got their win. They broke a mini losing streak. They broke a 3-game losing streak, so well done to them. Okay, good. Chicago actually played. And look at that. The Rams have beaten the 49ers. You'd love to see it. And Green Bay beat Chicago in a thriller after a come from behind. Actually, no. Yeah, it was a come from behind victory. despite Chicago having considerably more possession. Atlanta lose at home to the Las Vegas Raiders, formerly the Oakland Raiders. Another game that could have gone either way. Let's do it. Philadelphia lose at home to Seattle, so that's interesting. Playoff picture, let's see. Thank you very much. If the season was to end today, I don't think it has it in Madden NFL 20, but here it is. The season was to end today, so it is a 7-team playoff. You'd love to see it. So Detroit and Pittsburgh with the number 1 seeds. So here's what would have gone in chronological order. On Saturday afternoon on ESPN, it would have been Miami versus Cleveland on ESPN. Oh, so AFC in on Saturday and NFC on Sunday. So, and then on CBS, it's Tennessee versus Kansas City on CBS Saturday twice, and then Saturday night it would be LA Chargers versus Cincinnati on NBC. And then on Sunday on ESPN it would be Philadelphia versus bloody Seattle on ESPN at 1:45. Then Sunday at 4:40 p.m. it's the Sunday twilight game between the LA Rams and Tampa Bay on Fox. And you've got Sunday night football between New Orleans and Dallas on NBC. That's an interesting matchup. But what about the official standings in terms of win-loss records? We know Detroit, they're in the playoffs with 5 games. They're not in the playoffs yet. AFC first. No teams locked into the playoffs yet. Pittsburgh and Cleveland do lose, but Pittsburgh on tiebreaker, shrink for victory. Pittsburgh are first. LA Chargers are second. Tennessee are third, and Miami are fourth. Oh my god, this is perfect. But we already know, we saw earlier who's first and second. So Indianapolis have lost 8 in a row, goddamn. Denver have lost 8 in a row. Denver were actually good in Madden NFL 20, as the time was speaking. Texans have lost 6 in a row. Oh wow, Tennessee have won 6 in a row. But what's the NFC? Detroit, oh no. So, results didn't quite go their way, so they do have to play against Chicago for the win to make the playoffs. 7 in a row for New Orleans. And let's see, Green Bay won 4 in a row. San Francisco lost 3 in a row, cause of concern. And Minnesota losing 4 in a row. And that's going to do it. Who was the weekly awards? Who was the winner of the weekly awards? DeAndre Swift, as per usual, you love to see it. To be continued.